Today we're going to show you how to change the drain solenoid and bracket on your dishwasher. And it's a really easy job. All you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver, a small flat blade screwdriver, and a pair of needle nose pliers. Let me show you how we do it. Now on a built-in dishwasher you can access this component through the access panel at the front. We simply remove the two screws that hold that in place and pull it out of the way, and then you can access the component. On a portable, I find it a little easier just to disconnect it from the taps and unplug it and pull it out and tilt it over on its side and put something and lay it on a blanket so that we don't damage the cabinet. You can also do the same with a built-in unit. Simply disconnect the power supply to it and the inlet water, as well as disconnecting it from the countertop and pull it forward enough that we can get it completely out of the cabinets, and then you can lay it over on the side. It makes the repair a lot easier if you have access to it from the bottom rather than through the front. And once we have it in this position, we're next going to disconnect that solenoid assembly from the pump. And to do that, we're going to remove a small E-ring on the end of the shaft. Just take a small flat blade screwdriver and pop that off. That will allow us to slide that cam off of the shaft. Now there's a spring on that cam, so it's probably going to want to turn on you as you pull it out. You can disengage the hook from the plunger on the solenoid, and then pull the cam completely off. That will give us access to two Phillips screws that we're going to remove. That will allow us to slide the drain solenoid assembly completely off of the pump. Now we can reinstall the drain solenoid. There is an opening for that shaft, plus two openings for the screws, and two further openings for these locator pins. So we'll line that up, set it into place, then we'll install the two Phillips screws. Next we'll mount that cam on the shaft, and we're going to put the hub portion of it on first. You'll note that there is a D shaft opening in it with a spine on it. So we'll locate that on the drain shaft, just slide it part way on. Then we'll have to engage the hook from the solenoid plunger, and the slotted opening at the bottom of that cam. Once you've got that into the opening, we can push that cam completely onto the shaft. And with a pair of needle nose pliers, we'll reconnect that spring. And now we're ready to put the E-ring back on the shaft. So we'll grasp that with a pair of needle nose pliers again. And we'll slide it under the slot on the end of that shaft. Now once you have that E-ring lined up and started properly, you just reach in with your pliers, snap it on the rest of the way, make sure it's properly engaged in that slot, and again that we have proper movement of that drain flapper. And we're ready to stand the dishwasher up, reconnect the supplies, and our repair is complete.